Dear learners, today's topic is human resource audit. Now, audit means examining, verifying, inspecting. So here we are going to see about the HR audit. So first we are going to see about the meaning of HR audit. HR audit is a process of examining policies, procedures, documentation, systems and practices with respect to an organization's HR functions. Now next, definition of HR audit. So HR audit is defined as a way of assessing the nature and impact of human resource department activity at particular points in time. So here they are going to examining the HR functions. Now next, the purpose for conducting HR audit is to know the strength and weakness in the organizational HR department, and if any issues arises, it should be need to resolution 1. Second one is to improve the effectiveness of HR policies, plans and programs. And third one is to ensure that HR processes are standardized. Now next, the objectives of HR audit. The following are the objectives of conducting HR audit. So first one is to know the effectiveness of performance of HR department. That is to identify the strengths and weaknesses in the various HR areas. And second one is to find any lapse in the implementation of HR policies and procedures and to know the reasons, and finally to avoid that. And third one is to find out the reasons for low productivity. And fourth one is to evaluate the HR staff and employees. And next, to modify and review the HR systems and challenges whenever needed. And finally, we want to know what happened, why it not happened. So these are the objectives for conducting the HR audit. Next, benefits of HR audit. The first benefit is it identifies the areas in which the HR department has functioned well. Second one is it finds out the gap between the current state and the standard one. Third one is it encourages a greater responsibilities and professionalism among HR members. And next, it clarifies the HR responsibilities and duties. And next, it encourages uniformity in HR policies and procedures. And it ensures timely compliance with legal requirements, and it also reduces HR cost and a thorough review of HR information systems. So these are the benefits for conducting the HR audit. And how many times the HR audit is conducted? It is conducted once in a year. And these are the areas which is covered by the HR audit. So first, the audit will be conducted in the HR functions, that is planning, organizing, coordinating, controlling, directing. And second one is in the managerial compliance, that is an employee turnover, absenteeism, safety records and attitude surveys. And third one is HR climate, that is an environment. And fourth one is corporate strategies, company tactics. And finally in the research and development area. And last, the approaches to the HR audit. So the following are the approaches to HR audit. So the first one is comparative approach. So comparative approach means here the company, that is the HR audit of the company is conducted and the results are compared with the results of the model company, and based on that they identify the weak areas and make them to improve that. And second one is external consultant approach. Here an external experts are appointed for conducting the HR audit, and these experts are not the employees of the organization, and these editors, with the help of their vast experience, they can point out the weak areas and make them to improve that. Third one is legal approach. The HR function has to comply with various statutory provisions. That means the company has to follow various legal requirements. In case if they doesn't follow the legal requirements, they may face heavy fines, penalties, and so on, and sometimes legal actions. Mostly the areas of the legal one is ESI, Provident Fund, gratuity, settlements, and discharge. Now fourth one is statistical approach. Here the HR auditor verifies the past HR records and compare with the current records. And last one is management by objectives. Here the managers and HR specialists discuss and set the objectives through mutual consultations, and here the HR auditor compares the actual performance with these objectives, and as well as he find out the deviations and make the corrective actions. Okay, thank you.